Warning, viewer discretion advised. The following video contains explicit language and behavior. If you do not wish to hear or see any explicit language or behavior, please turn this video off now. Again, if you are offended easily, please do not watch this video. Thanks and enjoy.
Here with Cletus, as always. This is the West 3rd Fantasy League. We're going to go over the Week 5 recap right now. Cletus, this week, I went 4-1.
Yeah, pretty good.
I don't know if you know or not. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell you right now. Say it to your face. 4-1. Last week I went 5-0. Now, I didn't go 5-0 again, but damn, it's pretty close.
Pretty good, yeah.
All right, but let's go ahead. Let's go over these Week 5 recaps. We had an big upset. The number 1 manager in the Western Fantasy League got beat. And I was going to take Walmart's bitch, but I didn't do it.
You did not know.
But, hey, sometimes you're going to be wrong. That's just happened. For me, the last 2 weeks, I've only been wrong one time. Hell, pretty damn good if you ask me. But,
yeah, that was pretty good.
You went 2-3.
That's pretty good.
So, not your best showing out, but you're doing pretty well so far. All right, let's go over these damn games. All right. This first matchup, we had Walmart's bitch going up against Godwin Bless America, and Godwin Bless America, number 1 fantasy manager, Godwin Bless America, the number 1 team in the league, still. He's only got 1 loss. He's the only team with 1 loss, but he was undefeated last week. Yeah. But Walmart's bitch came in and he said, "Hey, guess what? You're my bitch now." And he took the W, 167 to 146. Yeah. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. But Walmart's bitch, he wasn't having none of it. Not last week. Now, he might go out there and score 120 points like he did against LJFW, if you remember that. LJFW beat Walmart's bitch. Yeah. You remember that?
He did. He sure did.
That's not good. Unacceptable, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
If my team lost to LJFW, I might just go ahead and forfeit the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm sure he thought about
it. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Next, we got Pat MaBalls going up against Thanks for Donating, and you were patting your balls in this one.
I sure was.
You liked it. You liked it, and Saquon Barkley, he twisted his ankle about 2 plays in.
Yep.
And that was not good for Thanks for Donating. Saquon Barkley scored .90 points. That's not even 1 point, Cletus.
Yeah, that ain't good at all.
That ain't good, not even at all. You're right. You're probably not going to win if one of your running backs is scoring .90. I'll tell you right now. I'll say it to your face, too, if you want me to.
No.
I'll do it every week. But anyway, Pat MaBalls took the W in that one, 156 to 141. Kyle Tucker's team has not scored over 150 points, I don't think. Not one time. He's staying in that. Now, the 140s is a good place to stay if you want to win, but
consistent.
When you play against some of these other teams, like 4 of these teams scored over 150 this week.
Yeah.
You're going to lose those close matchups. So we'll see what happens for him later on. He's number 6 in the league now. He was number 2 last week. Dropped from 2 to number 6 in 1 week, Cletus.
It's a big drop right there.
That's a big old drop. I mean, I think he'll turn it around, but we'll just have to wait and see. Next, we got Rage and Chubbs going up against Mick Spankies, and let me tell you something. Mick Spankies went into this game defeated. Absolutely 100% had not won a single, you hear me? A single game, Cletus. Didn't win one. He's 0-4 going into this one. And Raging Chubbs is looking real shitty. Absolute shit. He was 1-3 going into this one. And guess what? Raging Chubbs started out 1-0. He is on a 4-game losing streak. Score of that one was 125 to 131. All Raging Chubbs had to do was start Michael Pittman Jr.
Yeah.
He would have won that game by 10. The decision-making over there in the Raging Chubbs locker room ain't looking good.
Yeah.
He needs to turn it around. He needs to stop overthinking. He just needs to play his game. He needs to play his game, and maybe he'll get a win. Maybe not. Probably not, honestly. Probably not. But Mick Spanky's got his first W. Probably feels real good. Instead of getting his ass spanked, he got to do some of the spanking himself. Cletus, what do you think about that?
I don't mind the spanking. You know that.
I know you like spanking, but do you like getting spanked?
I don't mind it.
I don't know which one you like more, but hey, we'll leave it at that.
Good question.
We'll leave it at that. Next, we got LJFW going up against United States of Kamarica, and holy shit, Cletus, this game, I cannot. It's been a while since this many points were scored in the West Third Fantasy League. Actually, it's been 1 year. But I'll tell you what, if you score over 200 points,
you win.
You're not going to lose. I can tell you right now, you score over. I've never seen it happen. You score 200 points and lose. It's never happened. You score 200 points, you're going to win. And unfortunately for LJFW, he scored for the first time this whole year. You know how many points he had scored? The most he'd score this year?
Not very much.
125 points. For the first time this year, LJFW scored over 125 points in the game. And guess what? He was the third highest scorer this week. 161 points. You know why? Can you guess why? Just go ahead and take a wild guess. Look at his picture. Look at his name. Why do you think maybe possibly he scored 161 points?
Lamar?
Yeah.
Jackson?
Yes, that's why. Lamar Jackson. That is why he scored. I mean, Lamar Jackson alone had 51 points. Going into Monday night, LJFW had scored 112 points. But guess who he had Monday night? He had Jonathan Taylor score 30.
He did good, yeah.
And then he had Lamar Jackson score 51, maybe more. That's absurd. One person, 51 points. I mean, most of the time, 3 of his players don't score 51 points.
Sometimes the whole team don't.
I mean, last year, 55 points. That's the whole team all together.
Yeah.
That's including Lamar Jackson, too, I think. My God. I don't understand how that works, but hey. He dropped down to number 8, and we all knew that was going to happen. Hey, you know what? Lamar Jackson, he is number 8, so maybe he likes that position.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know about that one. But anyway, next, and I called this one. This is a huge upset. The projection was, I mean, it was about 40-60, I think. Oh, yeah, anyway. The final score, United States of America versus LJFW, 205 to 161.
It's a lot of points right there.
But anyway, on to the next one. We got Tom Brady, Kisses boys going up against Keep Up with the Joneses. And Keep Up with the Joneses is keeping his score low. That's the second week in a row he scored less than LJFW. Wow. That's the reigning champ, Cletus.
That ain't good.
Reigning champ's on a 3-game losing streak. He's sweating bullets over there, I think. He's number 7 in the league. Let's see if he can get it turned around. We'll see his matchup this week. I think he's got a chance, but I don't know. We'll check it out later in the Week 6 picks. But Tom Brady Kisses boys. He was projected 126 points.
That ain't good.
Keep up with the Joneses projecting 160, and Tom Brady kisses boys. He was not just kissing boys. He was fucking men on the field.
Oh, good
He
job.
scored 47 points. Last week, he scored 11.
He's 47 years old.
Pretty damn close.
Yeah.
He might as well be. Hell, he'll be playing till he's 60. But 149 to 126 is the final score in that one. That's all for the Week 5 recap. Now we're going to go and talk about the Week 6 picks and the matchup of the week. You heard it here first. All right, Walker Walkerson here. I gotta take shit. I'm about to shit my britches. I'm about to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Is what I'm saying. Cletus is gonna interview Evan Young, the manager of MaBalls, and then we're gonna talk to Carson Cheatham, the manager of United States of Kamarica. Just came off a huge win, scoring 205 points. I'll let Cletus take it away.
Cletus is here. I'm here with Evan Young. Mm-hmm. Is he some type of manager in this league?
Commissioner, yeah.
Is that what you are?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Anyways,
That's nice. Sorry.
Walker had to go take a shit. I'm sure y'all know. I'll do it. It's gonna be real easy. No problem at all.
It happens,
It does, yeah. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you think the rankings of your team and your opponent's team this date are accurate?
Honestly, no, I don't think they're accurate. I do think they're in the right positions, okay? Carson's number 3, I'm number 4. I honestly think Carson should either be 1 or 2, and I should be 3, honestly. I'm top 3, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, do you think you will score 205 points or 127 this week? This is more for a Carson.
That's
thing?
more for Carson, yeah.
Well,
But,
I still want to know if you
I'm hoping I score 210. I did that last year.
Did you?
I did that last year in the league. I know. You weren't here. You were down in Jacksonville doing whatever you do down there. Walkerson told me he's your cousin. He told me a little bit, but not too much. I mean, I am the commissioner of the league. I need to know what's going on a little bit. But anyway, yeah, last year I scored 210 points one week. So I hope I'll score 205. But I don't know. There's some injuries that might be going on right now. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough matchup for me this week. I got buys, a lot of buys, and then a lot of people injured.
Smells like shit over here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, Walkerson had to.
Yeah,
maybe he didn't get
left
it
a little bit for me before
yeah,
we left.
That's unfortunate.
Do you think this is the year that you will break your Carson curse and finally make?
That's more for Carson.
Oh,
yeah, he hasn't made the playoffs.
has he not?
Hasn't made them 1 year.
No, he sucks in it, man.
Well, I think he's gonna turn it around this year, but
Dude,
I mean, you never know. Is it called a curse for a reason?
you want to throw a little shade at him, a little talk shit, huh?
Well, I mean,
Sure, you got something. Come on.
it's pretty bad not making the playoffs ever.
Yeah,
But he's been in the league ever since its inception,
yeah.
2018. He's been every single year.
Called the Carson curse. That ain't good.
Yeah, I mean,
That just means you suck.
well, curses, they're hard to get by.
Oh,
I don't know what you got to do, but I think he might have figured it out this year. 205 points, that's the most he's ever scored in his life, I think, if I had to be 100% honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think he'll break the Carson curse this year. He's going to make the playoffs. That's the curse.
Do you think you're gonna make the playoff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I will ever not make the playoffs again.
Oh,
First year, we had the punishment.
that's big. That's big.
I
bold statement there.
took an L. I wanted to show everyone, even the commissioner, if he loses, is going to do the punishment, not be a little punk bitch.
Yeah, that's very nice of you.
Because if you don't do the punishment, I don't know if you know this, you're not allowed in the league ever again. Yep.
Why didn't anybody tell me that?
I told you just now.
Okay.
Walkerson was supposed to fill you in. I guess he didn't. Maybe I'll talk to him.
He ain't really good at what he does.
He's pretty good sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, shit happens.
Yeah. Okay. Last question here. We'll wrap
Yep.
it up. I'm tired of this. I don't want to do it no more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're going to win, or do you think Carson will win this week?
Honestly, I think it's going to be really close. It's going to be a really close game. I'm really hoping Carson scores 127 points as opposed to 205 points, which he's done both.
I've covered that.
He's covered that. I think Carson's going to win, though. My team, I got 4 people on a bye.
Oof.
4.
That ain't good.
No, it ain't. Maybe 3, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. And I got 2 guys dealing with injuries.
Who are the 2 people?
Christian McCaffrey.
I don't know.
He still might not be coming back. And Mike Williams. I don't know. I think he'll still play, but McCaffrey, yeah. I hope he does, because if not, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Well, you got anything last to say before we get out of here?
No, that's it.
All right. That's Evan Young. Good.
All right, it's Walker Walkerson here. I'm here with Carson Cheatham. He's the manager of United States of Kamarica. Carson, we're doing this via FaceTime because Carson lives in Colorado. He smokes the doobies. Is that correct, Carson?
That's incorrect.
Incorrect? 100% correct. Okay. Anyway, let's go on. First question. You and the team you're playing this week are ranked 3 and 4. Do you think that those rankings are accurate? Or do you think maybe you should be higher or lower?
I think 3 and 4 is pretty accurate right now. Maybe 2 and 3. I don't think Noah Jackson should be in the top 5.
Oh, you heard it here first. God Bless America has the 2 America teams. So that might ruffle some feathers.
One America.
There can only be one America. He says he's absolutely correct. He's correct unless you count South America, but whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead. Next question. Do you think your team's going to score 205 points this week, or do you think your team is going to score 127 points this week?
I think it's be closer to that 127 range. I think I'm gonna take the L this week.
You think you're taking an L this week?
Yeah, my team has a lot of hard matchups, and Kamara's not playing, so.
Ooh, well,
that's my take.
Cletus talked to Evan Young earlier. He said he thinks his team's going to lose this week.
Whose team?
He thinks Evan thinks Pat MaBalls is going to take an L this week.
Well, I think we're both going to be wrong.
Well, I don't know how the hell that happens. Do you think there's going to be a tie this week? That's hard as hell to do in fantasy football.
I think it's going to be 127.92.
Tie ball game. I'll tell you right now, if there's a tie, we need to just put those 2 in the championship. You heard it here first.
Agreed.
Anyway, next question we got. So, Carson, you have never, not once, made the playoffs in the West Third Fantasy League. Not 1 year. You've been in since the inception in 2018. Do you think this is the year you make the playoffs and break the Carson curse, as they call it?
The Carson curse.
That's what they call it. That's just what they're calling it. Never made the playoffs 1 time in the West Third Fantasy League. That's what they're calling it.
I think I'm gonna make it this year. I don't know if I'm gonna get first time playoff, first time win, but my team is looking super deep and super strong. I don't know.
Unlike the Raging Chubs, which is,
the Raging Chubs look more like the Raging Softies.
Ooh, that doesn't make sense at all. Actually, just call them the Flaccid Chubs like I did. I got it right. All right. But anyway, last question. You kind of already answered it. But who do you think is going to win the matchup this week against Pat MaBalls versus United States of Kamarica?
I think Pat MaBalls is going to be patting their balls all over America this week.
Oh, you heard it here first. Pat Mahomes had a shit game last week. Still scored 22 points. Sam Darnold scored 8. But, that's the difference between someone that drafts a fucking quarterback and someone that drafts a piece of shit. But anyway, you heard it here first. That's Carson Cheatham. He says he's going to break the curse this year. You heard it here first. All right, it's Walker Walkerson here. I'm here with Cletus Clitorius, as always. We're going to go over the Week 6 games, and we're going to give you our picks. All right, Cletus?
All right, man.
All right, here we go. Let's go ahead with the first one. We got Walmart's bitch going up against Keep Up With The Joneses. Keep Up With The Joneses is on the 3-game losing streak. Cletus, I don't know if you're aware of how this all works, but that's not good.
I'm not aware, no.
You're not aware?
No.
3-game losing streak, you don't want to do that.
Don't sound good.
That's like having 3 beers in front of you, and you try to grab one, and every single one of them fall off and shatter right in front of you. 3 losses in a row.
That ain't good.
No, it ain't. It ain't good at all. But we got Walmart's bitch going up against Keep Up With The Joneses. I'll tell you right now, I'm taking Walmart's bitch. This team is looking real good. He's a top contender. I'll say it right now, all day long, all week long. Hell, I'll even say it all year long, even though the fantasy league don't even last that long.
Yeah, no.
But hell, I'll say it. I'm taking Walmart's bitch, and that one, who you taking?
I'm gonna keep up. I think he's turning around.
You gonna turn it around? You think? So you think Keep Up With The Joneses, he ain't gonna go on a 4-game losing streak?
I don't see it happening.
Don't see it happening?
No,
all right.
I don't see it happening.
All right, next we got Raging Chubbs going up against Godwin, bless America. And I'll tell you what, I got a feeling Raging Chubbs could win this one for some strange reason, but I mean, I can't take him. Can't take him. He's number 10 in the league because he finally lost. And McSpanky's won. Got that first dub, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I'm going to take Godwin, bless America in that one. I took him last week. That's my only loss. Thanks a lot. But anyway, who you taking in that one? Raging Chubbs against Godwin, bless America. This is number 1 against number 10.
Oof.
If Raging Chubbs pull this off, that's the biggest upset of the year, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Who you taking?
Been on the Chubb train all year.
You have. You've been riding Chubbs. I've went by your house and seen it happening live.
I
couldn't look away, honestly. I've never seen somebody do it that long.
Yeah. Well, talent is all that is. Talent.
Okay.
But man,
we're talking about football here.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna have to jump off the train this week.
You're gonna jump off the Raging Chubbs train.
I don't wanna.
I mean, you might be pretty sore from riding it this long.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Gotta have a week break.
You gotta take a break. I understand that completely. So you're taking Godwin, bless America?
Yeah, I am.
Alrighty. I mean, it makes sense. You can't just ride it all the time, all year. You're gonna be sore, real sore.
A little sore.
Some blood.
Ben Gay can only do so much.
I hear you. I hear you on that. Next, we got thanks for donating. Going up against Big Spanky's. Big Spanky's got his first win of the year last week. Pretty good game. Not really. It was pretty bad. Raging Chubbs against Big Spanky's last week. Disgusting. I almost threw up watching it, but hey. We got thanks for donating. Going up against Big Spanky's. Honestly, I'm taking Big Spanky's in this. I think he's going to start turning around, getting some wins, getting some W's, and spanking bitches while he's doing it.
Oh,
who you got in that one? Thanks for donating.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Next, we got LJFW going up against Tom Brady. Kisses boys last week. Like I said earlier, he was doing more than kissing boys. I mean, he was going absolute ape shit. Absolute ape shit. He was going crazy. 47 points last week. And if you got any brain cells in your head, which I know you're probably lacking a little bit from the alcohol consumption, but that's all right. You know better. You know. You should not take LJFW. You take whoever he is playing. You take the opposite. I'm taking Tom Brady kisses boys. Who you taking, Cletus?
Yeah. I'm kissing boys this week.
Kissing boys?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, who's your pick then?
What do you mean?
Tom Brady. So you're taking. Oh, I thought you were telling us your weekend plans.
Oh, no.
No,
I wasn't doing that at all.
No, you want Tom Brady kisses boys?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
All right, sure, yeah. That's okay. That's your week 6 picks. You heard it here first. See you next week.